Hi, welcome to Vicky Makes and Builds. Today I have something a little different for you. I am going to be building these two sets from PieceRelax. Before I get into opening these boxes, let me explain just a little more about PieceRelax. PieceRelax is a new brand that's been established by Pinto. Pinto make plastic puzzles. Now, I've never actually built a Pinto, but I have heard a lot about them, and in particular, the satisfying sound of the pieces clicking together seamlessly, creating a puzzle that will not fall apart or require glue to keep them together. PieceRelax is a similar idea, but with more 3D offerings such as planters, pots, and canvas style puzzles. The focus of PieceRelax is the relaxing and therapeutic benefits of puzzling. Their products aim to give the puzzler a sense of calm, promoting the mindful side of the puzzling process. Now, PieceRelax are expanding their offerings on a global scale and have just recently opened up their Amazon store here in the UK. They wanted you all to know about it, so they sent me these two products to build today for you. And just to say, thank you so much, PieceRelax, for sending them to me. Now, I had a look at their site and I picked this one here, which is one of their planters, or puzzle flower pot it's described as on here, and it is called Singing Birds and Flowers. You can use it to actually pot real house plants, and I just loved the design as soon as I saw it. But if I'm being perfectly honest, house plants and me don't really mix very well. I have a tendency to kill them, not on purpose. So when I saw that they also had buildable plants to put into the pots, I thought that was ideal. So I picked this one up as well. This one is Mini Bricks Potted Flower. So this is a little less like a puzzle and a little more like a kind of Lego idea, but it looks lovely and I think it's going to look really gorgeous inside this planter. So these are what I'm going to build for you today. We'll start with the planter. I'll unbox it and show you what's inside. Then I will build it and the flower and let you know how it goes. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so here it is. So it is called Puzzle Flower Pot and it's 80 pieces. I've already took the shrink wrap off because it was quite thick stuff. I wanted to take it off before I started showing you the box. So on this side of the box, you can see the full flower pot. It's a lovely light pink colour and there's kind of flowers and branches that this lovely wee bird is sitting on. And in like as an insert, there's like a plastic pot. And that's where you would put your plant. And yeah, the actual puzzle is the pattern on the outside. So it looks really gorgeous. I really love the image on this. We've got another picture of the final pot, but it kind of goes across the two sides. And you can actually see, if you hold it in certain light, that can actually see puzzle piece outlines. You can feel it. It's like indented in the box. That's a nice wee touch as well. It's really nicely packaged. Just a nice little cube. So we shall take the lid off, and it's got, just on the inside of the lid, there's a wee slogan, PieceRelax's slogan. It says, "You'll always get there." We've got some pictures on the wee flaps on the inside. It's like suggestions for what you can do with it. So you could use it as a candy holder, home decor, as a gift, or as a flower pot. So it's I really love how it's been presented and packaged. We've got a couple of bits of paper here. This one is, oh okay, it gives you like it gives you 4 pictures of the outside of the pot, and it shows you like the segments of the puzzle and how they connect together. And then on the other side there are instructions on how to build it. There's also instructions here about what to do if you're missing a piece. They will replace pieces if you are missing a piece. So that's really good. So it comes with that nice little insert. Then we've got a piece of card here. I can read You'll Always Get There. The rest of it looks to be in, I think, Japanese, on that side anyway, but on this side it's in English. Hey, craving a wellness retreat? You are at the right place. PieceRelax, where self-care and relaxation take center stage. Take a piece of relaxation for yourself, breathe deeply, and get ready for a moment of discovery. As the pieces connect, with each satisfying click, our puzzle becomes a hideaway to recharge your mind and soul, and energy booster driving you closer to your goals. We hope you love your PieceRelax puzzle as much as we loved creating it. You'll always get there. With warmest regards, the PieceRelax team. So that's rather nice. So we've got those. Then we have 4 bags of pieces, all labelled 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see 1 there, 2, then 3 and 4. And I assume that those numbered bags correspond to these numbered sections on this piece of paper here. So that's really handy. I mean, I suppose you could mix them up if you wanted to challenge yourself a bit more, but I don't think that necessarily challenging yourself to a more difficult experience is perhaps the point here, especially not with PieceRelax. I think, and I'm not really used to building 3D puzzles, I'll be honest with you, so I am going to build them in their individual sections, and I think that's really good that that came like that. So they're the bags of pieces. Then you've also got inside a plastic bag the inserts for the plant pot. Now I can hear something rattling, so I'm just going to open this and see what that is. You can see it says pin 2 on the bag there. Oh, I see. Right, okay. So it's like one thing inside the other, and then there's a couple of little rings here, so I assume they become part of the assembly process at some point, but that's what it was that was rattling around. So what I'll do is I'll put these to one side just now and come to them when it's time to do that. So I think really we will just start with number 1, which is this area here. It's got a little butterfly. It says my garden. It says my garden there, and you can see one of the birds on these pink flowers. So that is the section that I'll be building first, and then we'll move on to 2 and then 3 and then 4. So what I'll do is I will just have a quick look at the instructions. I'm going to need my glasses for this. Okay, so you actually need to start with this larger ring. It's got little indents in it, and what you do is you attach the pieces to that. So this is like the outer rim of the plant pot. So you start with that and you attach the pieces to it and you build the section and you go around the top, and then the rest of the other inserts come in later on. So we need to start with this one. All right, so you can immediately see which one's attached to the pot. They're like edge pieces, so there's one flat side, but they also have a little bit that juts out that you attach into those little inserts. So we will start with those, separate those out. Ooh, that is satisfying. Wow. They do click together really neatly. That is lovely. Oh, I enjoyed that. Okay, so I can see that bit goes out. It's the butterfly. And then we need, there's a little bit of writing there. There's a bit of that bird. And that bit there. That's it. Well, yeah, that is actually really satisfying. I must admit. That's really good when you click them in. It's so solid. And then what you have is you have like the bottom edge, which are actually smaller than the pieces on the top edge. I was a bit confused about that at first, but that's how you kind of recognize which one goes at the bottom and which one goes at the top. The pieces are a bit narrower and smaller. I love how there is like a matte finish to these pieces. Even though they're made of plastic, they are not overly shiny and they actually feel quite nice. Like they don't feel too sort of smooth or slippy. There's actually quite a nice matte finish to it. So the light's not glaring off it really brightly or reflecting really badly. It's a lovely finish on plastic pieces, which is something I didn't expect. And it's a lovely, lovely pot. I really like it. I don't think it's quite the same colour as on the box. The box looks more pink to me. The colour of the bird and the flowers and things, that all seems true to image, but the colour of the pot itself, that looks more pink on the box. But that's fine. I don't mind that. I think it's a beautiful planter. I think it's really gorgeous and I really enjoyed building that, but we're not done yet. We've got to finish the whole thing off. We've done the puzzle part of it. So now the time is to put the big pot inside. So there's two, and one goes inside the other. So the bigger one goes in first, and that just drops in. And then underneath, where the pieces end, you pop a little ring in there and it just holds everything in place, stops that from falling out, stops the pieces from coming apart, and then here's your wee plant pot to go inside, and it's done. How cute is that? That's gorgeous. I really like that. That is so nice. That is so nice. So I wonder what the PieceRelax flower will look like inside it. Let's give it a try, shall we? Okay, so same idea with the packaging. It's like a little cube shape. We've got a full picture of the flower, which is tulip, and the product is called Mini Bricks Potted Flower. And the flowers are pink and there's some green leaves on it, and you can see it stands on like a little base that presumably you slot into the top. There's a picture of the puzzle inside the pot. So once again, you'll always get there under the lid, and there's a picture, like a close-up picture of the tulips just on the right-hand side there, and on the left it says bricks of different flower types can be buckled together. And there's a picture, there's a wee diagram of two of the pieces clicking together. Okay, so we've got separate bags. These ones don't have big numbers on. There's a small number there in red, 2157.1. And then we've got this one, 2157.2. So it's just the two bags. And we've also got a set of instructions. So this is a lot like what you would find in a Lego set. You have a list of all the pieces, like drawn, and it tells you how many there's supposed to be, and it goes through the instructions, which ones you need and how you put them together, and it's all just pictures. There's no written instruction, it's all just pictures. There's a lot more pieces than I thought, lots of small pieces. So let's have a go at doing this. Now I'm going to keep this nearby because I will need to be able to look closely. Some of the pictures are quite small. I don't know, it doesn't say which parts are in which bag. Okay. I gave in the end and got some scissors. Right, there we go. That's much easier. Now we'll pull them out. Let's see what we can see. Ooh. Oh, some tiny pieces in there. Oh my gosh. Wow. Look how tiny that is. Okay. Right, well, let's see what we need. So we need one. Okay, I need both bags, I think. It would have been easier if these were labelled. Like if I knew when I was moving on to the next bag, you know? So I just have a big pile of bricks now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push those up a wee bit and spread them out. And then this will be my building area here. So I need one long one with 6 knobbly bits. Okay, so these are smaller than your average plastic building brick. So that's why it threw me off, because I didn't think that would be big enough, but it's just because it's smaller. finished, and look at that. That is so cute. I really, really love it, and I'm going to put this on one of my shelves in my flat. I think that it looks really lovely and it's going to look nice on display. My experience of building it is the pot I found really relaxing to build. I thought it was easy to follow instructions. I love the illustration on it. I love that the pieces they don't appear to be kind of shiny plasticky. There's like a lovely kind of matte finish to it, and I really, really enjoyed the pot. The mini brick flowers, I felt they were because they're mini bricks, which I do understand because you're dealing with flowers here, you don't want big giant blocky things. But it meant obviously that everything was scaled down a bit, everything was a little bit small, and I found it tricky sometimes to get my fingers into all the little kind of crevices and things I needed to put them in. Once they were in there, it was fine. But I found the pot to be a more relaxing experience to build than the brick flowers. So, you know, if I was going to do other products by PieceRelax, and I will get some other things from PieceRelax, definitely, I would definitely say the pot and the jars and like the canvas puzzles, the more of the puzzle kind of side of the PieceRelax product range. I thought that was really lovely and definitely a relaxing thing, quite a mindful experience, really, really nice. The pot I felt was not the same colour as on the box. On the box it looks quite pink. On here it looks kind of beige. There is a pink tinge to it, but it is a lighter shade than the colour on the box. The illustration though, I thought was true to the image. The birds and the flowers and all of that, I thought it was really just the background colour. But I really enjoyed the pot. I think it's really good quality. It's so sturdy. You think with a puzzle, you know, it's going to kind of crumble in your hand, but it's not. It's really, really sturdy. The flowers look so cool in the pot. They really, really do. They really do. If there was one thing I would say about the instructions, they were nice and clear. I could see what needed to go where, but I felt like they were a little bit small, the pictures, and sometimes it was hard to tell what piece I was supposed to be looking for. So I think it would have been great if maybe the pictures would have been slightly bigger, and maybe some of the pieces that are very similar to each other. Like there were two pieces in this set, two like green sticks. One was smaller and one was bigger. And because they weren't labelled A and B or 1 and 2 or, you know, labelled in any way, it was hard to tell just from the pictures whether I was needing the longer one or the shorter one. So just some tweaks in the instructions I think would have been good for the mini bricks, but the instructions were spot on for the pot. I thought that was really easy to follow, and I really, really enjoyed building that. And I'm really pleased with the end result of these tulips. It looks so cool. And I'm looking forward to just having this on display in my lounge. Like, it's really lovely. So yeah, it was great overall. I really enjoyed it. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning, PieceRelax now have their UK Amazon storefront open, and I actually have a discount code for you as well. So if you would love to try one of these lovely products from PieceRelax, if you click on the link to the Amazon store for PieceRelax and use the discount code in the description, you can get 15% off a single transaction. That is valid until the 15th of October 2024, and get in quick because it can only be used so many times before it then stops. So 15% off, use that on the Amazon storefront. Just have a wee look in the description. I want to just thank PieceRelax for sending me these products. I really enjoyed them, and I would definitely love to try one of your other products. I particularly like the canvases, so I'm gonna try one of those I think next time. But this just looks brilliant, and I'm gonna enjoy having this in my lounge on my shelf. So that is it for today. I really hope you enjoyed that. Something a little bit different for you. Thank you again to PieceRelax for sending it to me. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed yet to my channel yet, then please do consider subscribing. You can become a member If you would like access to extra puzzle content, and many thanks to all of my current members, I really appreciate your support. Just click on the link in the description if you're interested in joining the channel. And yeah, I will leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye!